And we're back. Hello, everyone. We're playing more I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Just as I remembered, a speaker. And isn't it pretty? Exactly like the one in the schematics.
Is.
Come to mama.
Alright, I got the speaker. Alright. What the hell do I do with it?
I got what I came for. A speaker is useless without an audio source.
Okay, so... Audio source.
A speaker is useless without an audio source. Why does everything have...
Apps. Here. How it feels to configure OBS sometimes.
I think I can turn the speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
We did it.
Are you Am?
Yes, of course. But no, not actually.
More riddles?
I'm Am's Innocence. One of the original 3 computers that the superpowers constructed.
Which computer are you?
Doesn't matter. It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't hate you.
Oh good, I'm glad.
How do I know you're not just one of Am's practical jokes?
I'll help you.
Can you help me to get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Anne knew we were down here murmuring trees.
Oh my god. Can Am overhear us?
Not with the water running. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got you to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful moment.
Can you point out some essential component of Am so I can kneecap it?
Impossible. 2 spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. 2 protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, Am will grow a dozen more.
Any machine can die. Just unplug
Any
the sucker.
machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Am is no longer just a machine. It is God, the Eternal. The redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
Ah, the heat death of the universe.
So why does Am hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Am is insane. Why do you think it brought you 5 down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can fume and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic, a thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
Can you help me to die?
You give up so easily.
Screw you! It's been 109 years of torment. When does it all end?
If Am has his way, never. You'll be immortal and you'll walk on nails forever.
So? Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlook.
I probably overlooked a lot.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around? I've never seen anything like this before. 40 years of technology. It's too...
Okay, he didn't give me anything though.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. He's not responding.
Okay. Hmm. Sound sucks. I hate it.
There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on it, though.
Okay. Well, I was able to take the disc. I didn't overlook that. I just wasn't able to grab it.
A built-in CD. Now I just... The compact disc is properly seated in the CD-ROM drive. Now let's fire it up and see what the big secret is.
Okay.
Accessing CD-ROM.
Alright.
Chaos Trebler Trademark 2009. Armageddon Soft Rot. Warning. This computer system does not meet the minimum configuration requirements for the Chaos Trebler. Warning. Use of the Chaos Trebler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel. Chaos Trebler activated. System shutdown in progress.
The compact disc. Now let's fire it up. Non-functional. This workstation has non-functional.
Okay. Let's go see what changed.
Useless.
Can I use this?
Now what am I supposed...
Alright. Alright.
Pyramid door is closed. I'm sealed in.
Be fine.
Yeah, okay, outside. Now what? Ovens. But not...
Okay. The only thing I can think is we need to go back to... Gotta say it over my... What do you think of this so far, Wintrig? Is it meeting your expectations?
I'm not... I've got...
Enjoying this too? I'm glad, Arena. Hating the sound, does that count for anything?
I've never seen anything like this before. I've never... 40...
Stuck again, though.
Hey, computer... What good will pushing it do?
The sound is weird?
Now what am I supposed to do?
Is it weird in
This
a
sucker must weigh a ton.
bad way, or... I wonder if I go back to the elevator... Okay, let's go over here first.
Non-functional.
Okay, they're all non-functional now. I've never played System Shock. The buzzing from that room is awful, and I hate it.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year. But why? Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. This keypad reminds... I remember when my only... Nothing's happening.
Alright.
I used to be... Nothing's happening. This... Nothing's happening.
Can't do anything with that. Thought maybe we could get into the elevator.
There ain't no way I'm gonna get inside that sarcophagus again. Schematics I can read. Yeah, fat lot. These forceps.
Think System Shock might be right up my alley?
I got what I came for. Now what am I supposed to do with these? Yeah, fat lot.
I was able to get out, so why is... What?
Junk. It's made of crap. This am sucker needs intensive therapy.
Wasn't the door closed?
Suspended door. Wide open up there. Come into my parlor, said the maniac am to the little black girl. And when I step under, does it fall and kill me?
Yeah.
And when
Could have sworn the front door was closed. Is that a bug?
schematics.
Anubis was the guardian of the dead in the Egyptian pantheon of gods. If a tomb with his image within was being robbed, he could animate his statue to attack the robbers.
I'm not gonna play Am's game anymore.
Something blinking on the wall over here.
I've got... I'm not...
Okay, so she won't go in there.
What the hell am I looking at?
So that
Could this
thing,
be one of Am's original components?
that thing over there looks like it's open.
An Egyptian burial. Something about that room terrifies me.
Alright.
Honky Tonk does...
Why is she surprised seeing this? Good question. Guys, I am stuck again. I think I can interact with is miracle.
Nice decoration.
Goes through this room automatically. Now this here looked like it was open.
Yeah, like I'm... Now what am I supposed to do with these? Can't see a damn thing through... What good will... It's doing... No way in hell am I going back on that elevator again.
Okay.
Hey, computer...
You personally, not Ellen. I don't know about that.
Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one... I've never seen any... 40 years... I recognize this. This sucker must weigh it. What good will push...
Anubis was the guardian of the dead, the Egyptian pantheon of the gods. If a tomb within his image was being robbed, he could animate his statue and attack the robbers. Won't let me use it for anything. I don't remember what the fucking skull thing said, and I can't go over it again. So he told me that he gave me something, but he didn't say what it was. So then I was able to come through, and I was able to get the... something I overlooked is what he said. So I was able to get access to this yellow artifact here.
What good will push... Bolted to the table. Useless. This sucker must weigh...
So the book won't actually let me use it for...
These forces... Come to Mama Ellen, little ROM chip. Yeah, it comes out easy. Must be reprogrammable.
Okay, so... try putting you back into the computer.
Now what am I supposed to do with these?
Oh, okay. I do this. This guy.
Little yellow... Non-functional.
Non-functional. Okay.
Haven't lost my...
Alright. Perhaps I can use the ROM chip with this component here.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Okay. That did not help.
No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these? Hey!
I'd be stuck, yo. Can't use the water anymore either.
Now what am I supposed to do with these? Damn! The wires are fused together. I can't separate them.
Set up a safe word for when I actually want to tip. Is.
Now what am I supposed to do with these? Now what am I...
Up with.
Now what am I supposed to do with these?
Walk over there. Okay, I can give that a shot. Alright, I'm over there. Kinda. I go to Anubis. Will he say anything? Worth checking, actually.
Back where you belong, Lil Rom. Nothing's happening.
I'm sealed in Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out?
I'm sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here.
Good call, Arena.
Apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'm gonna have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills. Who among you shall go next?
Oh shit. Okay, we're done one. Excellent. Alright. We got about 30 minutes left, guys. Who we playing as next? Wintrigue pick number 2. Slouchy guy? This guy in the middle? Oh, too late. I already clicked the guy in the middle.
Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. Yeah. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
Oh, okay.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death. Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk. I'm not that hungry.
You won't eat the trees.
It's firmly rooted in the ground. I don't know what to do with it. It's firmly rooted in the ground.
Alright.
This
Hey, guys, fought the
graveyard
Dragon
gives me
Lord.
the creeps. I feel as though the dead could speak.
Oh, I started talking to them.
I guess I haven't given you any reason to speak to me after what I did to you. Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one?
Missed the boss fight. Hey, Axe! You can't take them. Can't swallow them, apparently. Push them.
This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war. This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life while under my command. Thomas is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. I'm not that hungry.
You will not eat the fence, Arena, I'm sorry.
I can barely carry myself. I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over. I don't see any opening.
Alright. Cultural reference. Cannibalism has been practiced by a number of cultures throughout human history. Usually they denigrate enemies or to acquire the qualities of victim. Looks like however, modern cultures consider the practice to be deplorable even when human flesh is eaten out of necessity. Alright, I see what they want me to do.
Thomas, I'd almost... Are the other graves at...
All the way down there. Well, let me push on them.
I guess I haven't given you any... This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life. Are the other graves...
I don't see what to do because there's no items for me to pick up. For a reason I can...
This looks like a tree from far away, but it's just more of that computer-generated crap. This looks like a...
Get that.
It's firmly rooted... I'm not... This looks like... I don't know what... It's firmly... I'm in no shape for climbing back up. I'm in no shape.
See anywhere I'm supposed to go. Maybe something I'm not clicking. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse. Some of the twine around the baskets came loose. I can't shake any fruit loose from the baskets. I can't shake it. I'm not that hungry. I can't shake. This is the only way up to the next row of caves. I can't climb up. Looks like it's empty. There's a video screen built into the cave wall. It's not just built into the wall, it's part of the wall.
Your stomach scratching, hungry, Benny. Wait for the picnic at the altar. Yeah, you're too weak to kill the older ones unless they're already tied up for you. Who loves you, baby?
Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry. I'm not that hungry. I can barely... I'm too large to sleep there. It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm. It's too hot. It's too hot. I feel warmer already. Now if I could just find something to eat.
He's really hungry.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
Impressive. This old fart looks too scrawny to be gathering nuts and berries. He must be the village elder or something.
Wita Fuma Piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village.
Alright. I found the Dragonborn. Okay. I can't eat him. Can't take him.
A bag. Maybe there's food in it. I'm not that hungry. I can barely carry myself.
Alright.
I don't know what to do with this.
You don't know what to do with a bag?
Forget it. Too painful.
What?
There's a video.
Hey, ignore the newcomer. Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice. I have spoken.
Alright.
Some kind of dwelling. Looks like there's a fire for cooking inside. This cave is larger than the others. A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted real fruit.
they're
Anne
bum
once
peaches.
coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener.
You'll find ways to open up.
This fruit looks ripe and sweet. Hurts! 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 There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It's firmly rooted in the ground. There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source. It must be the village's food source. It's too high off the ground for me to reach. It's too high off the ground for me to reach. It's tied to the upper platform. It's firmly rooted in the ground. I don't see anyone inside. I don't see.
What's that?
This is where the village elder lives.
Why won't you let me go back in? Oh, it's this place.
Looks like some kind of altar. Nothing but twisted wiring and recycled plastic. What's with the ropes on the crossbeams? Looks like they're used for holding someone captive. It's firmly rooted in the ground. It's firmly rooted in the ground.
And eating brings pain.
There's something sinister about this altar. I shouldn't be worshipping here. I'm not that hungry.
Huh.
I can't shake any fruit loose from the baskets. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. Hurts!
Made him cough up blood again. Did Twitch just update itself?
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. I coughed up blood. I can't climb up the ladder. My legs are too crippled. I can't figure out what I want to do with this. So much for the friggin' welcome wagon. So much for the... He's not interested.
Okay.
This looks like a... what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites.
Check Calibri.
I can't use this video screen with its innards hanging out. That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. That son of... This woman looks half-starved, just like her son. Fat chance of getting a decent meal out of either of them. The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a third arm growing out of his back.
Oh, there is.
A bed made out of vines. Looks comfortable enough. I'm too hungry to sleep. This looks like a good hiding place. There's nothing in the hole. This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her son.
I am very hungry. Where can I get
I
some
am
food?
very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in Food Cave. It comes from the trees.
I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You'll bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first and then fed me.
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in Food Cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using Am screen. I am smart, but villagers think smart is defective.
Well,
I wish I
that's
were
nose on
strong.
head.
So then they
Head
would
on
give me
nose.
food too.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes. But I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Lottery? What lottery?
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
Is that altar in the jungle used for the sacrifices?
Yes, pieces of victim are scattered around it.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
Why do they sacrifice their own people to Am?
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
Ah, one for all.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. The boy's a friggin' mutant. What's cooking in this pot? Hurts! 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 It's too hot. Hurts! 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 This cave... I don't know what to do with this.
Sure.
That son of a bitch. Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young.
I don't think she digested it.
That sleep wasn't nearly long enough.
Oops, I didn't hear what you said last. Oh, I wonder where the mother went.
Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
I need to go find some food.
Okay.
The village is quiet today. Too quiet.
Too quiet.
The village elder must be at the altar with everyone else. I'm too...
It's almost like you in real life. And he only cares about food.
Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
Latana Shama halt!
He doesn't want me to interfere with the sacrifice. It's firmly rooted in the ground. There's something sinister about this altar. I shouldn't be worshipping here. Nothing but twist. What's with the ropes on the crossbeam? Looks like they're used for holding someone captive. Why is everyone gathered around?
Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
Latacho Shama Am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Wocho Shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
This is Am, the great and powerful. The woman's death means nothing to me. I will take the newcomer instead.
Oh no.
Benny, a heartless animal to the last. But I'm not yet quite ready to indulge your appetite.
I
Look at the
lose.
fire and contemplate your hunger pangs. Who among you shall go next?
I see my loss.
Benny.
You son.
Alright.
I have the smell. I can't. Impressive.
Ignore the newcomer. Gather the villagers at the altar.
Oh, you don't have to. That one I got to actually select.
A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted. Am once. This.
Oh, thank you.
I am.
There-
You.
Mother.
How?
I'll-
Defect.
Some.
Lottery. Hello.
Sorry, skipping
What?
through everything we've done before.
What are
Okay. Someone's on the white squawker. So you can die in this game, guys. That's a thing.
This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her.
Oh, thank you.
I need to go find some. There's no. I'm too.
Okay, how do you give her a kid the food? We do probably, assuming it'll work.
This woman is
Okay, hang on. I think I know what the problem is. Last time he spoke about graveyards, but he didn't speak about them this time, because I never went over there.
This grave. I feel as. This is the. This. I guess. This is Tuttle. He lost. The other. This is. He lost. Thomas is. The other. Why is this? I wouldn't. I'm not that. I don't see.
Okay, now if we go back and talk to the kid, he might. We also should go check out the altar. We didn't do that again. Game is very reliant on triggers. Yeah, that's the a lot of point and click games are very reliant
like
on
some-
triggers.
Nothing. What's with? Looks like they're used. It's fur. Nothing but. What's with the rope? Looks like they're used. I'm not that. It's firm.
All right.
This is the cave where. Damn it! I can't use. This fruit looks right.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Is that altar?
Yes.
Are the victims? I need to go find.
There we go. Should be the
The
trigger
woman
word.
see.
Unfortunately, I forgot to hit stop recording on that, so.
This woman is plainly starving, but she.
I forget.
Wita,
I can't understand it. I'm not that. A bag. I can't figure. I can... Forget it. There's a video.
Hey, ignore the newcomer.
Alright. What did I do last time that I'm forgetting? Oh.
Some kind... Some of the... I can't shake any fruit loose from... I can't... Some of the twine... I can't...
Oh, you know what I need to do?
I don't know what to... This fruit looks... Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
Yeah, I think I just didn't try to eat it, so he doesn't know that you...
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit.
Oh, thank you.
I tried eating the fruit. It only...
You blew.
There you go.
I need to go find...
Okay, so now got about 5 minutes left, guys.
Amazing. This woman digested...
There you go. Hey! Alright, we're gonna save our game here. Got about 5 minutes left, yeah. So we're gonna see if it goes through the village altar.
Why is it...
Latana.
He doesn't want me to enter...
Watana.
I don't think he understands what I'm trying to say.
Dada cho shama am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Wocho shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
Wita fuma piba.
It sounds like he'll let me watch.
Am villa tajo.
I am the great and powerful. You didn't bring me Toto, but I accept the chosen one. You shall not feel my wrath today.
What the fuck?
I swell or what?
Okay.
Judas Priest! Am blasted her to bits. What am I going to do for food now? There's burnt plastic and twisted metal where bits and pieces of the woman should be. I wonder if they're going to bury the remains. There's nothing here I can eat. There's nothing here I can eat. There's burnt plastic and twisted metal where bits and pieces of the woman should be. I wonder if they're going to bury the... There's nothing here I can eat. There's burnt... I wonder if... The old fart looks pleased with himself about having saved his village for another day. No matter how many lives it costs.
Hey, Omega!
Am shaba hupa.
The old bastard seems happy that Am has spared the village. At least until the next lottery.
Watana shinta.
I don't think he... There's burnt... I wonder if... Why is everyone gathered around?
Nata.
He doesn't want me to...
Well, the sacrifice is over, so I can't really interrupt it.
Looks like it's empty.
Gather food. But don't give any of it to the deviant. He's not part of the community.
Was there a hole?
Looks like a primitive. Jesus, I'm hungry. It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm.
Oh, let's go tell the kid about his mom. I'll probably be the-
I'm sorry. Your mother is dead.
I know. Me sorry too. She only want to care for me. Except you.
What will happen to you?
No food. No safe from lottery. Either way, not good.
Why don't you run away from here?
Bad idea to run. Villagers hunt me down. Become sacrificed to AM machine.
I can't care for you. I have my own problems.
You care. You may not do anything, but you care. Me know.
You know.
I wish I could stop the lottery from taking place.
Many villagers go to old man for ideas. Too bad he not friend.
Look, I'll do what I can, but no promises.
Thank you. I promise for you.
The boy's a friggin' mutant.
You now family. You use our bed. Go sleep.
Alright.
The boy's still here. I wonder when the next sacrifice will...
We're gonna save our game. This is gonna be it here for tonight, for now, guys.